welcome to a stream. A series I've been wanting to start forever. Where I just show my research live, and here I am, 11 p.m. on a cool Houston night. I got two dogs and one cat laying by my side. Unfortunately, I do not have the dog and cat camera. However, we got the screen, we got the picture in picture showing me, and everything should be sounding and looking good because I know what I'm doing and I'm good at my job. Picture showing me, and everything should be sounding and looking good because I know what I'm doing and I'm good at my job. That looks and sounds great. I am very paranoid and OCD, so I will be checking in on my live stream to make sure I'm not screwing up. Right, Tiny Dog? Tiny Dog's off screen. Okay, so, God, oh, so rusty. Yeah, okay, this is what everyone's seeing, right? Okay, on the left, I have a dock. On the right, I have an incognito maps. Cool. So, here we are, Los Angeles. I'll be going in a couple of weeks, and I would love to just really take it all in and enjoy my trip. I've been working on a Los Angeles video for indefinite years. I make city guides all around the world, mostly the US, and Los Angeles being the second largest city, it's crazy that I haven't posted a video about it yet. And that's because it's a big video. I want to cover Los Angeles for the first time. I want it to be really good. I want it to count. Same reason I haven't covered New York. I've covered Chicago, Houston, Dallas. Those are all the bigger cities in that order by population. New York and LA are just such big top two, what everyone thinks about the USA outside the country, tourists, whatever. It's like they're white whales. I want to make sure I cover them and recommend the best spots. And it's funny, New York and LA are both cities that I've been to like 5 times each, but it's like every time I've gone there, it was for work or something. I've even had like really cool layovers, which I'll get into a story about later. But it's just so much to take in. I mean, New York is self-explanatory, but something about LA is different, and I love being from Houston. Actually, I think there's a similarity. I was having a conversation with someone at work today, and you know, Los Angeles is the second most populated city in the country. Metro wise, probably also second. It's huge. Um, and it has a lot of similarities with Houston, where you really need to know the pockets and areas to go. Like, Los Angeles is huge and expensive or whatever, but it's like you can live so deep down in the San Bernardino Valley and, pay what's considered like mid-range, maybe a little higher in like Austin, Texas, or I don't know. Don't feel like going down that rabbit hole. But those people who live in those more affordable areas, they just kind of live their life in their bubble. They don't go to downtown Los Angeles. They don't go to Venice. They don't go to Pasadena and whatever. It's like they just kind of live life deep in the valley, and that's their life. And Houston's very similar, where growing up in the suburbs of Houston, I always thought Houston was so stupid and dumb. You had to spend money to have fun there, and well, that part's true. But um, you know, you got to go inside the loop of Houston. Houston's very simple, unlike Los Angeles here on the map. It's just a web, and it spreads out, 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 out. And the further out you are, the more you just don't know what's going on. And once you get to go into Houston, the more you get to learn the little pockets and what it has to offer. And it's a great city, especially for a city that has literally no nature, no hills, mountains, rivers, lakes. You want to go swimming, you're going in a pool. You want to go eat, it's great. There's ups and downs. You love it or you hate it. I love it. I've learned to love it. It took a long time. And Los Angeles, I see you. Think about it. Los Angeles, the second most populous city in the country, it's in portrayed in movies, hundreds, thousands of movies. No one fantasizes about going there to like explore. People want to go to New York City. They got the bridges, they got the architecture, they got hundreds of years of just history. It's amazing. Los Angeles, it's like like you can't, what do you like, okay, I go to the beach, obviously, beautiful, great. Venice, cool. Santa Monica Pier, rocket power, whatever. Downtown, famously nothing. Like picture the LA skyline. You can't. It's not, that's not what you picture. You picture the Hollywood sign, you picture the beaches, you picture GTA, whatever. Like we out, if you are from LA, you just don't picture it. Um, and if you're from there, like, I'm not going to go there because I don't know. So, anyway, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it is a city. It's such a big, popular city everyone knows about, but it doesn't have the same hit New York does. And to add more cities to that, Chicago. Chicago is the third largest populated city in the U.S. When it comes to tourism, which is what I focus on here at Venture Addicts, it's all about tourism. It's all about things to do. Everyone knows what to do in Chicago. Everyone knows what to do in New York. They know the plan. They know the assignment. LA, besides going to see some fucking stars on the cement and Hollywood sign, that you'll if you have no experience traveling there, you'll learn is a lot harder and more of a maze to get to, or just going to go see the pretty little Ferris wheel on a beach. But that's a lot easier. It's right by the airport. What else is there, right? So let's get into it. So I want to talk about the document here on the left. This is an interesting document of just everything I've done in LA, and it's not even a scroll. It's one page. So this is a doc I'm planning for my trip where I'm going to be taking two people. I'm going to be taking best friend Sam. Sam has been there for a layover with me once, which is a story I just said I would talk about. And then I'm going with my stepson, Caleb. His real dad lives here in Los Angeles. He actually lives super deep down like in Riverside. So when I was talking about like people living deep in the San Bernardino Valley and just kind of just living their life there, I have like personal experience of like knowing that people are just like that, based off of my stepson's dad, and just in general, it's like obviously people don't travel an hour into Los Angeles every day to hang out and do fun things. They just kind of settle and just do their own thing. So let me talk about my friend Sam. We were going to Portland, Oregon back in like 2017. And for some reason, we had a layover in LA, from Houston, I'm assuming, or Austin. I've bounced around Austin and Houston the last decade. So, layovers are like that. For some reason you're stopping in LA, or sometimes you're going the opposite direction. Who knows? But we had to go to LA, and the layover was like that interesting like 5 to 8 hour layover. So it's like, layovers are like, there's so many segments. It's the ones that are scheduled way too early, where like the second you get off the plane, you have to fucking sprint and go to your next terminal to get on your next flight. I've had so many, not so many, I've had one instance where they were like, if you let's say you're coming from Houston and you're landing in LA and the next stop's Oregon. It's like, okay, we just landed. If you're going to Oregon next, please everyone stay seated and let only the Oregon people go. Because the fucking flight's taking off in like 10 minutes and we just landed. So they need to let those people prioritize to get the hell off the plane and run to their next stop, right? So that's always fun. There's always like the hour, 2 hours where it's like, well, you know, that's enough time to go pee, go get a Starbucks coffee, chill, and then boom, next on the next flight. That's the perfect scenario, right? You want a little time where you don't have to fucking stress out, and you can just relax a little bit, get your stuff together, and then move on. Then you get into the 5, 8 hour that I'm talking about, and that's where it's like, huh, that's a lot of time. In fact, depending on what city I'm in, I can leave the airport and kind of see the city I'm in, and then come back, go through security, and get on my plane and go. So I've been in a few scenarios like that, and I'll mention two that I just loved. So one of them's Los Angeles. I guess I'll save it for the last. Let me just talk about another one, which was Frankfurt, Germany. I was on my way to, I don't know, Bremen, Germany, for a gig back in the day. This was 2018, 2019. And so we were leaving from Newark, New Jersey, to Frankfurt, and we get that 5, 8 hour mark. And I've never been to Germany before. I've only been to Europe. This has been my second time in Europe, and I'm like, we got 5, 8 hours. Let's go see Frankfurt. Let's go see anything. It's Germany. I've never even been here. I know I'm about to be here for more days when we're in Bremen, but it's like Frankfurt's a whole different city. It's an actual big, large main metropolis of Germany. Bremen's this more small town, whatever. Let's get out of this airport and check it out. And depending on where the air, where you are on a map, LAX is like boom, right there. The beach is kind of right there. It's all nice, whatever. But if the airport, is far, it's kind of weird. Like Denver, Houston, it is like 30, 40 minutes out from anything interesting. And in between is all highway and just crap. Or, in other scenarios, it could be just rural, boring, whatever. It's interesting that the way Denver and Houston are, especially with no train, no public, metro. Frankfurt, however, it was, pretty much in the heart of everything. So it was an easy decision to be like, let's walk out this airport and see what happens. So we took an Uber, or I believe I took a rideshare app that I've never heard of, like a local German rideshare app, or maybe just Europe in general. And we just got right into the heart of the city within 10 minutes. I remember Mac. I was at Mac, and he was like, "Oh shit, they drive on the right side of the road." And I said, "Mac, you fucking idiot." No, I get it. It's I've gone through my ups and downs of understanding where people drive on the side of the road, but on the Europe, it's on the right side. Unless you're in the UK. I guess that's where the confusion comes in. So right side. Do I have a live chat? Sorry. Oh my god, is it disabled? No, I'm just tripping. Okay, cool. All right, let me wrap up my story time. Anyway, we explored around Frankfurt. It was a lot of fun. This is back when we'd shoot like random little content, short form, and we shot like a little banger around Frankfurt, hyperlapses, slow mo, speed ramps, the whole 2018 Instagram influencer shindig. We got some food, got a little beer, German, yada yada, whatever. Really fun. LA was even better, actually. Being in my own country, we kind of got the perfect layover. So again, 5 to 8 hours in Los Angeles, on the way to Portland, Oregon, and we just run and gun. So leave the airport, went straight to Venice with an Uber. Got to go to the beach, go into the sand, touch the water, touch the Pacific for the first time. Sam got to go touch it for the first time. Sister Allie got to go touch it. I think I had maybe been to LA or San Diego or San Francisco already, so I was like too cool to touch the water. Um, and then we went up to Santa Monica, the pier, went on a Ferris wheel or some shit, and then we went to a restaurant, and that's what I have here on the dock here on the left, the Rose Venice, and I believe it's permanently closed. I just looked this up the other day. Okay, so it's yeah, it's right off the beach. So it looks like we oh look, I pulled up the personal map. I'm gonna give you a good look here. This is what my chaos looks like. Yeah, very cool, right? Um, that's why I got the the anonymous map open here, so it's nice and clean. Anyway, the this rose. So yeah, I'm assuming we touched the water. You know, ooh, fun. And then you go up to the pier, ride the Ferris wheel, so much fun, and then walked or whatever down like Main Street or Nielsen. Memory's a little fuzzy. I don't know what the cool street was, and head on over to the Rose Venice. I'm sure this is something interesting now, whatever it is. I don't know. Anyway, the cool thing about this place was it was actually good from what I remember. It was a nice little brunch. And wouldn't you know it, we saw a celebrity. You're in LA, Hollywood. Not actually Hollywood, but you're in LA for like a few hours and you see a fucking celebrity. And not just any celebrity. I sound like I'm hyping this up, but it's really not that. It's we saw Wyatt Russell. Not top tier, not bottom tier, maybe medium tier. Wyatt Russell, son of Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. He was in that one Black Mirror episode. He was in that. He was in all. He's in all kinds of stuff. He's kind of like a character actor. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I feel like it's actually aged well because he's still kind of thriving and in things right now. I guess let me just pull it up just to, whatever. Was he in Pacific Rim? Like, when you Google him, all the top 4 movies are from post-COVID. So it's like he's kind of on an up-and-coming. And then he goes way back. I mean, he's like 22 Jump Street. Like, I think he goes back to like the 2000s. Like, you'll see him. Oh, he was in Goon. Good hockey movie. I think he was an actual hockey player or some shit. Like, he like played for not the NHL, but like another like North American league, like the WHL or the AHL or some shit. Oh yeah, here it says right here, American actor and former ice hockey player. Very interesting. Anyway, we saw him, and I'm just, it's like, I'm in LA for a few hours. Ooh, let's see a celebrity. So cool. It's Hollywood. You're going to see a celebrity because you're in Hollywood. Nope. I actually saw one. Saw one I actually recognized and was like, oh shit, I know who that is. And made eye contact with him where it's like obvious. And he's like, it's like, oh shit, they know who I am, kind of vibe. So that was pretty funny. And then we went back to the airport and went to Portland. So yeah, really cool, fun, useful layover. And with all that said, it's time to get into some research, baby. So the doc here I made for the friend Sam to kind of show off everything. So it's like literally where we went on our layover. It's like, and I'll link the restaurant and I'll link Santa Monica Pier. I mean, whatever. I put places I've been for him as a reference. It's like maybe he's saved things in his years of like, oh, I always told myself next time I go to LA, I was gonna go to Malibu to Point Doom or whatever. I put things that are like within like 4 or 5 hours away. Like Yosemite is like so far away, but it's like I just put it there just to be like, hey, if you wanna, I'm down to go back. It's a cool place. Um, Bixby Bridge. You want to go do a little PCH up to San Francisco? Let's do it. It's a vacation. Do whatever you want. Um, there's random spots I have saved. I haven't been. So I had my map up earlier with all the pins everywhere. I picked out places that were like touristy or nature like that seemed fun, and I wrote down these five: the Mobius Arch Trail, Red Rock Canyon State Park, Skull Rock Trail, and Santa Paula Punch Bowls. Those are all like in the valley or mountains or something around the area, just like random trails. These things I've saved could have been last year, or they could have been like 2016. Like it is such a range. I have no idea where I've learned about them. I could have saw them on an Instagram post like back then, or I could have saw it like a few weeks ago. I don't know. And then Slovene, California, I skipped over, which is just a part of the like LA Metro. It's probably even further out where it is literally its own city. I think it's just somewhere out in like the mountains here. It's like I think it's one of those like German towns, which I would appreciate because growing up in like Houston and Austin area, there are some German spots, most notably New Braunfels, Texas, which is I literally Slovene, but in California, so or Texas. So I don't know, just random spots. I just put them there because why not? Now places I would want to go on this trip, right? So out of all the places I have saved, the restaurants aren't listed. So I have restaurants and bars and stuff, but like touristy, uh, just something to do. I know there's some. I can't think on the top of my head, but the fucking tree. I gotta go. I gotta see it. It's a German General Sherman tree. It is without looking it up, I think the largest tree in the world, the biggest, if not tallest, both. It's a California red oak, a sequoia tree. Um, is it in the Sequoia National Forest, I believe? I don't know. Let's see. This is just one of those things you gotta see. Look at this thing. God damn. Crazy. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Crazy. I mean, how can you not see it? I think so. If I were to like navigate from LAX. Oh shit. I was thinking it was like a few hours away. It's fucking 4.5 hours away. It's actually a 230, yeah, miles. I guess that's right. Yeah. Damn, that's far. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. I was thinking it was like, God, every time I picture it, I'm like, it's over here. Like an hour away. Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah, you like go through Bakersfield and everything. Oh my god. Like you might as well go to Yosemite. Um, yeah, so I think it's a pretty straight shot. You don't ride the 5 all the way up, right? That would be a quick route. You kind of come off, go through Bakersfield, and the second you go off, you're going up I think you're going up mountains here, right? So it's probably a pretty efficient drive from like LAX to this part, this big old 90-degree turn, and then from here, if LAX to here is like 2 hours, this is like another 2 hours just right here, or something like that, because it's all this. Look at all these. Oh yeah, what are these called? Switch backs, something like that. Um, so should be fun. I mean, it isn't like it freezes and shit in this part of the country. So if I'm going in early November, this should be really nice, really crisp and cold, but not too cold. It could be really cool. I would love that. Um, you know, and if, but if I wanted to go here and then go to Yosemite, be like, oh, I'm already out here. Let me keep going. I think you got to go back in and then up this road and then zigzag to Yosemite, right? Like if I were to add Yosemite. Oh, okay. There's actually it's you can keep going. Interesting. Wow, that look at all these zigzags. See, that's gotta be beautiful right here. Just from here to here, that's gotta be like hours, right? All those zigzags, and then you get back to a little something. You go to the beautiful city of Fresno, California. Love that city. Beautiful. It's not beautiful. And then you go up and you zigzag to Yosemite. Oh my God, you don't. Oh, this is, yeah, this isn't even accurate. It stops and then it does this. Okay, so I don't know what that means. Yeah, I gotta like navigate to like the visitor center or Yosemite visitor. Here we go. There we go. Okay, there's the true ETA. Let me switch to satellite. Yeah. Okay, so that's a more true one. I mean, 8.5 hours, that's not happening. And then you have to 8.5 hours back. You're ruining a whole trip. I'm trying to see the city of LA. I'm not trying to see Yosemite again, as beautiful as it is. Anyway, the tree, maybe. I don't know. It's just one of those things, It's like, is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, probably. It just gotta be so cool. And like, it isn't like the only tree. Like, this whole forest is full of like these crazy redwoods, right? It's gotta be beautiful. Is among the world's largest trees. Sequoias. All of them. Who doesn't want to see the world's oldest tree? Longest tree? Tallest? Whatever. Shut up. Longest tree. Tallest. All right, checking my chat. Huntington Beach, beautiful. Huntington Beach. I think that's around Malibu, right? That's a beach in Malibu. Huntington Beach. Oh, it's its own city. Oh, it's below Long Beach. So that's south of LA, right? Yeah. Okay. So definitely haven't visited, but driven around. So I've gone down to Laguna. So somewhere along Laguna Beach, Emerald Bay, they have one of those like pools where like someone has man-made structure where like when the high tide comes in, it fills it up, and it's like a pool on the ocean or some shit like that. I don't know. Really cool. We ate at a diner around there. It was really nice. Um, I think we were doing like a San Diego, LA, and then like all around to like Salton Sea, Palm Springs kind of loop. And I believe in between LA and San Diego, that is like kind of the only thing memorable thing I did. So Huntington Beach, I definitely didn't like indulge in. In fact, I might have just driven down this 405 completely past it, no stops or anything at all. So I would love to hear what Huntington Beach has to offer besides just its like sandy, beautiful beach. Um, you know, that could be cool. And then another comment I have is the drive up has cool spots along the way. I'm assuming that's a response to going up to the tree, going up the Yosemite, of course. Um, So I've actually so I know I've been to Yosemite is from San Francisco, so a lot easier drive. Um, but man, I've driven through Bakersfield and I've driven through Fresno, and whatever jokes I was saying earlier, I know they're absolute shitholes and scary, uh, including the scariest motel I've ever stayed in, where just like, you know, picture the worst experience you can have at a motel. I've had that. Um, and then I also, last time I went to LA, I think a few years after COVID, so like around 2022, I went to Mammoth Lakes. Here we go. So this is the place to go for LA locals to go hit the slopes. Um, there I believe there's caps, along the north of the valley here where you can actually get some kind of decent, whatever. But like if you want to like hit like Colorado level, like big boy slopes and get the whole vibe, Mammoth Lakes, I think is where people go. I mean, when I went, I loved it. It was definitely that vibe, that Aspen, Vale, Breckenridge vibe. Um, it was cool like driving through the terrain of LA to there to like just see how diverse the geography in California is. And it really just is so cool. Um, I mean, I've hiked through snow and surfboarded on the Pacific on the same day. Like it is absolutely crazy the diversity of geography that this state offers, and there's no wonder everyone loves it so much. Except all the ones that are moving to Texas for some reason. Um, so yeah, if I were to go to like LAX and Mammoth, I always like to pick a nice point. The airport obviously is an easy one. But yeah, yeah, I went through Lancaster. Lancaster's so weird, so weird. You go over the mountains here. You can see from the green here, and then you're just like in like Arizona, like you're like in Vegas. The vibe is so weird. I switched to satellite image. Like they're straight up sand dunes. Like I don't know if that's what that actually is, but honestly, Lancaster is so fun to just it's so fun seeing the diversity. You just go through the valleys, whether you're in San Francisco or LA, and you start going east. That just watching all that turn is so interesting and cool. I'm assuming this is like the only way up to Mammoth, right? So I probably did this exact route. What is this city? Bishop? I don't know. Yada yada. And yeah, really cool spot. I mean, I'm not gonna recommend it over like Denver, going out to the Rockies, but it's pretty much the same thing. So it's further, 5 hours. That's pretty much how it was. I also spent the most amount of gas ever. And I knew it. I mean, just the gas in California in general is awful. Gasoline for your car. But I did not time it well with the way I filled up, getting further and further and closer to the mountains. Knowing that like you're deep in this basin of just snow that like they're just gonna upcharge you, or logistically the gas has to be higher. And I pretty much, I'm pretty sure I had to stop for gas like somewhere within this hour range, where basically I filled up like a basic sedan for like over $100. We're talking like $6, $7, $8 a gallon for gas. Um, I've seen prices crazy. Like in Aspen, it's always it's the ski towns. I think that's the worst it gets, or ski towns. I've seen that 7, 8 uh, price per gallon at gas stations. It's kind of fun to like witness, but it's not fun when you actually are hitting empty and you have to stop and fill it up. So that was an easy $100 plus to fill up my tank, and you know Plan accordingly. This alternative route's crazy. What is this? The 5. You come off the 5. You go through Bakersfield, Fresno, Merced. I don't know what that is. And then you zigzag. Oh, you go through Yosemite. What the fuck? That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa. Well, if you got the time, what is this? 5:11 compared to what? Oh, it's a bus route. What the fuck? It recommended a bus route that takes 20 hours, 19 hours. Okay, go ahead. So if you want to go to Yosemite and also Mammoth, there are bus options. Cool. Just make sure you have a lot of time. Okay. For like an hour in a stream, really taking my time. But I don't care. Doing a reveal, my big secret when it comes to how I find my spots. I just realized I don't have it prepped. I'm gonna hide my screen real quick. Can't show my secrets. Okay, that should work. Let me confirm. All right. Oh, I am so good at this. Uh, uh, uh. All right, I all ready for my big reveal. Here it is. Ta-da! Top-rated.online, baby. Welcome to the future. All right, so I use all kinds of sources to look up where I want to go in a city, and something just funny I've learned, including my first video we ever did, our city guide on Portland, Oregon. I was like, I basically missed a spot, like a super popular spot. In Portland, Oregon, they have this bookstore where, like, it's kind of weird. It's just like a famous bookstore, and like everyone goes there. I think you can maybe there's a cafe you can like eat and drink there, and it's just like it's kind of like a touristy area, not just like some random bookshop. But I don't know. It's like if you go to that video, it's got like hundreds of thousands of views, and like it probably has like 50 comments of like, "Oh my God, you didn't mention this place. That's crazy." And my reaction is like, "Oh shit, I don't know what that is." I've been to Portland twice. I did all this research. Granted, my research I was doing 5 years ago, which is not the level of research I do these days. But um, I was like, damn, like I just like missed like this huge spot in Portland that I didn't see in person or in research. And what's even crazier is that like it's like the top rated thing on Google like in Portland. Like I mean, fuck, let's test it. I'll just find it right now. I think it's called Powell's. So anyway, this site just like scrapes data from Google Maps or some shit and just like ranks it by reviews or whatever. It's actually a pretty what's the word, like flexible with how you can like search stuff. It's really cool. Portland, Oregon. What the fuck? It's like search is weird. I just do Portland, U.S. Is that gonna be Oregon or Maine? Yeah, yeah. Like it combines the two. Anyway, so here. Okay, hold on. Let me go to see it. Best. What are the best things in Portland? No. What does that mean? I'm going to top rated. This is literally the highest number value on Google Maps to the lowest. So the highest reviewed thing. Man, this is a whole loophole, rabbit hole here. The escape rooms, the massage places, the weed dispensaries, the dentist, like these this is there's obviously a conspiracy going on here. There's got to be a video essay on YouTube about this. The escape rooms, they get these perfect 5 ratings with thousands of reviews, where like they're doing a lot of things. They're one deleting bad reviews somehow, which I don't know what that process is like. There's no way Google just lets you delete shit, but they find a way. Two, they're doing like a whole gamification, get a discount if you give us 5 stars right now, you get $10 off, or yeah, whatever. Or just the third option, I don't know, whatever. That's basically it. They're culling the shit, and they're gamifying and rewarding people with who give 5-star reviews. And this happens. They get 8,000 reviews, 5 stars. What is that? So they have 8,000 5-star reviews, maybe a few or four where it evens out to 5. I don't know. You'll see this in every major city, and it boggles my mind. But if you think about it for 10 seconds, that's pretty much what's happening. So whatever. Ignore all those, and eventually you'll get to some real stuff. The jeweler. This one's interesting. A window treatment store. Whoa, wait. Okay, hold on. This site has changed. This isn't right. I'm on number 20, and it's only at 266 reviews. The top 20 things in Portland would have thousands of reviews. Within 6.2 miles, maybe? Okay, let me what is this? There we go. Okay, now we're all in Oregon, too. Firehouse axes, so like an axe throwing place. Yeah, like all the gimmicky places, all the family practices. You just got you just gotta scroll past those. It's like gotten worse, or Oregon's just bad. Damn. The lip filler. Oh my god, this is awful. What kind of content am I making here? Okay, hold on. This is actually not cool. This is they changed their UI, and I'm just not understanding. All places in a city. So I don't even have, I could choose food or drinks or like touristy things to do, but I didn't have to do this before. Oh, most reviewed. That's it. Okay. Top rated. What does that mean? Most reviewed. There we go. There it is. There it is. 36.5. Okay, now we got no. Okay. The Zoo. Voodoo Donuts, which by the way was invented in Portland, right? Washington. Okay. Whew. I was tripping there for a second. That was crazy. Okay. Here it is. Powell's City of Books. We made a whole video about Portland. I had been there twice. I had researched, and I didn't mention this in the video. I don't blame 50 people for being like, bro, why didn't you mention this? Also, I know it's like the most reviewed thing. Maybe it's too obvious. I do avoid, when I cover New York City, am I going to talk about the Statue of Liberty? I don't know. Probably not. But this is interesting, covering the cities. Like, it'd be like, hey, the most reviewed thing by like twofold is a bookstore in Portland. That's cool. That's like, you don't have to go there, but like, let's just talk about that. Like, that the most reviewed thing in a major U.S. city is a bookstore. How cool is that? What is the history behind it? Why do people go there? What is it? It doesn't. I don't have to convince you to go there. Maybe it just I have a feeling, because I'm the same way when the way I watch other videos. It's like maybe I just want to watch and just kind of get a vibe of what the city's like. I want to see, maybe learn a little bit of history. Maybe I'm not just watching to see some cool restaurants. I just want to get a feel for it all as a whole, and I keep that in mind when I make my videos. So this is a big downfall of ours, I think about, where how we left out this very big, blatant spot. Anyway, that's why I use this site. Literally, number one, a place I missed. So imagine, uh, I, let me re-say that. I basically this is the first step I take now. Within the last second half of the videos I've made, the last 10 to 20 videos I've made, I go through like hundreds of these top, what is it called, most reviewed spots, to just make sure I don't miss like glaring obvious spots in a city. Um, so, you know, whatever. You'd be surprised. Basically, I like the process and it works. So, wow, I've been live for how long? And I'm just now getting into it. This is the time I'm getting into it, baby. I swear. I promise. We're we're 50 minutes in. Let's get into it. Okay. So, with all that said, the first thing I like to do when researching my cities is going to top-rated.online and just going to the city and looking at the most reviewed spots. So, LA, let's make a prediction. What do you think number one's going to be? The most reviewed. I'm assuming this website scrapes from Google strictly. In fact, I mean, I could probably prove it. If I just click Powell's, will it open in Google Maps? Oh no, it has its own page. What the hell? A website, address, phone. Ooh, cool. Hours. Ooh, all this has to be scraped from something. Like here's review. Oh yeah, this is just scraping from a website. Most likely Google. Don't know. Okay, whatever. Um, Most reviewed thing in LA. Oh boy. Would it be Griffith Observatory? Would it be Santa Monica Pier? Is there a museum? Convention center? Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. I'm going to go with, if I'm thinking like a theater, lots of live venues. It's probably going to be the escape room. Anyway, let's see what happens. All right, let me say an actual guess though. I don't know. I am going with Griffith Observatory. Here we go. I'm going to go to most reviewed. Hold on, I'm just going to look at the map. Uh-oh. What is that, downtown? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Universal Studios. Oh, Griffith was second. Okay, not a bad guess. Damn, but obviously, yeah, Disneyland, right? Yeah, Disneyland. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay. Universal Studios has 167,000 reviews. That might be the most reviewed thing in the country. I have I seen six figures? Maybe. I've been researching New York for years, and I've gone through this. I've gone through hundreds of places, dozens of pages on this website for New York, and I've learned a lot. Damn, 167,000 reviews on Google. I know like Europe and the Asian countries get pretty crazy on reviews, so I don't know if that's the biggest in the world, but in the country, that's got to be number one. Damn. And because the gap from Griffith Park is 69,000. That is doubled, more than doubled. So yeah, Universal Studios, the theme park, the famous theme park, of course. I mean, okay, so here, let me show you what it looks like, my process. So what I would do is, let's get this on one side of the screen, and let's get the the maps. Oh, I'll put it over here. Join the tab. What's happening? Get in the tab. Oh, is it because it's one's incognito? Okay. whatever. And then let's put the dock on the other side. Did I close it? God damn it. Where's my dock? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're good. Everyone relax. Okay. So let's... I'm gonna just start a new tab. Research. Cool. Universal Studio. I mean, I never been. Let's go. I'm down. Having the maps open is good because then, you know, I would copy, paste, go to the maps, paste it here, maybe bookmark it, you know. I'm in incognito mode, so, you know, you can click the save button. You can do all the little pins they have and color coordinate and make a whole plan. That'd be nice. And then you, of course, you copy the link and then paste it here. So now it's easy to click and just go straight to it for me or the friend Sam sharing the itinerary with me and so on. So, okay, Griffith Park. Great place. I'm going to actually add this to where I've been just to kind of show off the Sam that I've been here and that, you know, maybe he wants to go because we certainly didn't have time to go there during our layover. Universal City Walk, Hollywood. 68,000 reviews. Just shy of Griffith. I don't know what this is. Universal City Walk. So this, I don't, does that mean as well as, sorry. I guess this isn't the Walk of Fame, is it? Universal City Walk Hollywood. It's titled like that because like that's how it's marketed? No, it's just in the park. Okay, never mind. That's weird. I've been to LA like 5 times and I know nothing. There it is, Walk of Fame. Okay, so this is like some kind of like in the park thing that has its own reviews. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand that. Someone please explain. Or don't. I'm not gonna go. Okay, Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's pretty obvious. Let's take a look. So I believe this is on Rodeo Drive. It's on Vine Street. Cool. Hollywood Boulevard. Of course, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Let's drop our little guy in there, or just click this. Yeah, baby. Yo. Wait, I'm like stuck into the theater. Let me out. Hold on. So, man, I have never gone down Hollywood Boulevard before. That's crazy. So, fun fact. All these stars, literally the stars that play, that have their stars on the stars, whatever, they pay for this. They don't get like invited like, oh my God, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you were a megastar, we love you. Here, we want to honor you on this night and put your star on the ground. Pop some champagne, yada yada. Nope. The Rock pays. The Rock paid Hollywood, the city of Hollywood, to put his star on the ground and put on a little party for him. You don't believe me? Fact check it right now. Which one's in incognito mode? This one. I'm gonna go to the trusty Chat GPT with no account. Do people pay for their star on Hollywood Boulevard? Yes. People or their sponsors do pay for their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Anyone can nominate a celebrity. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Let me actually pull up a source because this is one of those things where I don't want to trust a LLM. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to say source question mark. The nomination application is $275. Once a nominee is selected, a sponsorship fee of about $85,000 is required. That's crazy. This is on the walkoffame.com/general facts. Source equals ChatGPT. Okay. You don't need to track everything. God damn. Okay, so this is from the actual like Hollywood site. Yada yada yada. Basically, your favorite actors who have their stars and shit on the sidewalk, they pay like 100 grand for that shit. Um, I don't feel like looking into it, but I like to think that like the money goes to like the city of Hollywood to like just help infrastructure, city life. I don't know. Probably not. Probably some fucked up shit. But I would like to assume that, it's kind of nice and wholesome. You ever look, they always do like a little ceremony. The actor actually shows up and everyone crowds around and they celebrate. And it's fun and wholesome. And I hope it's like that. But it's Hollywood. It's probably screwed up. Okay. Moving on. Do I want to go there? No, I'm not even going to write this down. Well, I'm gonna go with my kid. He's 12. I'm sure he'd love to see it. In fact, uh, he's been there a handful of times, and he's never like been to Hollywood. And it's like, well, Hollywood's great. West Hollywood, East Hollywood, Silver Lake. It's all really cool. Lots of cool restaurants and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Let me just write it down. Hollywood Walk of Fame, baby. Yeah. Research. Okay, yeah. Would I put this in a video? Damn. I'm gonna have to ask that question every time, right? I'm planning for myself, but I gotta. The point of this video and future videos I want to do is just like I'm gonna be doing this anyway. Let me just go live and show it. I don't care, like I don't care about sharing my dirty secrets. I mean, like I said, this isn't actually how I research. This is just one step, one pass. Just seeing the most popular things. Um, so yeah, whatever. Let me. I mean, you just have to like talk. Like, if I were to cover this, I would probably cover all of like Hollywood Boulevard. You know, there's also Rodeo. I'm getting confused. I don't know LA enough to understand this. Let's see. What is like Rodeo Drive? Rodeo. Let me just take a look without even looking it up. So if this is Hollywood, oh, then there's Sunset. Um, that runs parallel. Where the fuck is Rodeo? Okay. So yeah, right. Like you're like in the heart of Hollywood, right? The mountains are here, looking down over here. You got Hollywood. You got Sunset. You have Fountain Avenue. Maybe that's something interesting. I don't know. Santa Monica Boulevard. This is probably bigger and busier based off its size. You got Melrose. You hear that word all the time. So just like the whole district is like pretty much popping. You got La Brea. Um, they got tar pits or some shit. I'm sure we're gonna see that soon. Like I don't know. Then you got Koreatown. You go towards downtown, which is weird. Echo Park has like the Echo Park has the photo of LA. You type in Los Angeles. This this is Echo Park, I believe. Um, in fact, I'll prove it or not. Just zoom all the way out. Cool. Oh, never mind. I think I already found it. Nope. Where'd the little lake go? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Let's go satellite. Let's go 3D. Let me go 3D. Let me go 3D. Okay, we're 3D. We're satellite. Boom. Ooh, there it is, baby. That's the view. Echo Lake. Um, Let me just write this down. I'm sure we're gonna come across it. Never been here. I just know from research and being obsessed with maps that like this is like that cool vantage point. You like watch any. I mean, I'm about to name LA sports teams. They literally have 10, for two for each professional team. Like a Rams game, a Dodgers game. Fox. It's on Fox and it's showing like cool B-roll of LA. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. You're watching MLB on Fox. Dun, 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 dun. Like that. You've seen it shot so many goddamn times. Anyway, what's the actual area like? I don't know. I think they got swan boats. Yep, there they are right there, right? Little blotchy swan boats. You're riding them around. You get the view of LA. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle. Gotta go there. Ooh, turtle. No, it's a duck. Ooh, so pretty. You know, you always get this view, but like, I think when you're on the water, I don't think you see shit. I don't think you see the skyline. Oh, okay. You can kind of see it here. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, it's not bad. But yeah, don't be fooled. Take notes. When you're researching stuff and you go, "Ooh, look at this, pretty." Bro, this is 200 feet in the air. What are you seeing when you're in the water? You got to think about it. Playing mind games with you, bro. Okay, I'm going to write this down. Echo Park. We are in full swing ADHD mode, and I am loving it. I'm here for it. I hope you're here for it. This is exactly why I haven't posted a video in a year. You're welcome. All right. Number 5. LAX. Now, someone explain to me why 56,000 people have wrote a review about LAX. The world's worst airport. By the way, today we're drinking Cannonball. Shout out Miley Cyrus. You know, I've gone to the site like a dozen times now for my cities I've researched, and I don't think I've seen the airport ranked this high ever. LAX definitely has that famous vibe about it. It has the cool acronym LAX. Sounds cool. I fly into Ontario personally. That's a joke. I don't have an extra $500. Um, LAX does suck. Like people like bitch and are like, it's like, dude, it's like Mad Max the second you walk out. It's crazy. If you've never been to LA and you're flying into LAX, which you will. Like there's the other options are not what you would do. Um, oh my God, it's like actually crazy. Anyway, Dodger Stadium, number 6. That's crazy. Again, like I never see like the professional sports team stadium high, but the Dodger people just love the Dodgers. That's crazy. I think they just lost really bad. Dodgers. Ooh, Drake versus Kendrick. Damn, that's crazy. 4-11. Get wrecked. It's okay. I'm an Astros fan. Um, Grand Central Market. Wow, I don't know what that is. Number 7. I'm guessing that is a large indoor farmers market based off the name and little picture I have. Where it's located, I'm gonna guess it's located downtown. I'm gonna gamify this. Have a little fun. Downtown, low geoguesser. Downtown indoor food market open 7 days a week. That's what I'm guessing. I'm gonna just search it. Oh shit, I'm on my personal Google, doxing myself. Um, I gotta keep tabs of what the hell I'm doing. Well, I need this dock open here. I need this open here. Oh, okay, let's do this. It's just confusing. I just spilled all my Houston details. All 500 of them. Okay, Grand Central Market. Ooh! Is that downtown? Yeah, it's down. No. Oh, God, LA is... Oh, awful. Awful. Oh, yeah, it's dead downtown. Oh, I was right. Okay, downtown, correct. Indoor food hall, I'm just going to assume that's right. It's obvious. Open 7 days a week. Ooh, I can already tell it's not. Oh, no. Because it's Friday. Yo, I guessed it right. Okay. Yeah, I've been down this road before. So this is your typical downtown permanent, like a picture of food, a farmer's market that's always open every day. You know, most cities they got one. Oh, it's open every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You know, like a 4 or 6 hour slot. No, this is they got a permanent residence. They got vendors, stalls everywhere, indoors, rain or shine, and it's open 7 damn days a week. So yeah, LA's got one. I did not know about this. Oh my god. Uni. Oh, the fourth picture is a sea urchin. Oh, I'm actually about to throw up. Do not eat that. I've tried it. It is awful. Gross. That's disgusting. How dare you? But actually, it's like I've tried it at a fancy sushi restaurant and it was awful. Okay. I guess we're getting murdered. Um, I want to try this out. You know, the thing about these places is that it's generic. You know, I mean, you get a little bit of everything. You know, actually, the architecture looks really fire. This is really cool. This is, I mean, obviously the food and like you know that's gonna be diverse and really interesting and stuff. But I was thinking the vibe inside was gonna be pretty generic. But this actually looks pretty tight. These are the pictures I'm clicking on. This is the stuff I use in videos. Boom. Ooh, show that off. That looks nice. I love all the like the signs. That's really cool. It's like Nashville, but inside. I am saying that unironically. That looks fire. Lobster roll. Shit, boy. Okay. Really cool. Um, I wonder why its reviews are so high. God, no one talks about this. Like, Philadelphia has one. I think Toronto has one. Like, when it comes to indoor market, you know, 7 days a week. Barcelona has one. New Orleans, kind of, with the flea market. So, like, this is a kind of a thing, like, in North America or, like, you know, worldwide in general. So, I love it. You know, it's community, it's fun, it's local. It's cool and refreshing to see this on a list so high. So, I want to check it out. Uh, my browser's frozen. I don't like that. Never mind, we're good. Okay. Let's go to the dock. Research. Grand Central Market. Also, it's called Grand Central Market. So I'm assuming it's connected to the Grand Central Station. God. There we go. Okay. Let's confirm that because we love lore. Grand Central. Anyone see a train? Please raise your hand. Grand Central. Grand Central is always station, right? Train. Maybe something to do with the gold rush, California, yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay, save it for the video. Whatever. Okay, next. The Getty. This is a museum. I know that they are quite play. I think I just disconnected my camera. I think I just disconnected my camera. I'm good. Hi, Broly. You done barking? You gonna be on camera, Broly? You're in the mirrors. There you go. Here's Broly. Lay. Good, Broly. Okay. The Getty. You know, I kind of want to like challenge myself and find it GeoGuessr style. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. There's something up here in the mountains. Is it the Getty though? There's like something going into the valley. Oh, like here, yeah. No, not Griffith. Here. No, not the Hollywood Bowl. Aha! It was the Getty. That's what I was thinking. Hey. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what the fuck this is. I just know that like when you go into the valley, you see that there's like this crazy museum called the Getty. Does it have to do with Getty Images maybe? Is this where Mr. Getty lives? Rival of Mr. Gaddy? Anyone? For my Mr. Gaddy heads? Okay. Um so the Getty. What is it? It is an art museum. Well, it looks like a whole goddamn thing. So I'm assuming it's just full of permanent installations, exhibitions, temporary things. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Going up here looks like a bitch. Where do you park? I don't know. I guess you gotta walk there. That's crazy. It's up on a hill. Woo! Is it off the 5? No. What is this interstate? Oh, the 405. Okay. So yeah, like you drive past this all the time on the 405, which is a very normal route you would take living in an area. So you just see this thing like propped up on a hill all the time. What's up with it? I don't know. So I infamously, do not talk about museums unless they really stand out. And like the Getty is just one of those that are just like so famous that it's like I don't know if I could skip over it. I mean, just in right out the gate, like I want to see it. I want to go. I want to see what the hell's going on. Like this is like going to NASA here in Houston. It's like isn't just like a gallery you walk around indoors for a second. It's like they got this outdoor stuff. It's a pavilion. It's this and that. Like this is a day's worth of exploring. Like I can already tell with zero research that this is a fully loaded top attraction in not only LA but the country. Um, really cool. However, researching the museums bore me to death, and I do not want to get into it. So let's keep moving. Okay, this one's interesting. Ovation Hollywood, a shopping mall. I'm guessing this is an outdoor shopping mall. Based off of this saying that it's at the Chinese Theater Walk of Fame, whatever. I'm assuming this is just a strip mall outdoor area off of Hollywood Boulevard. And there we are. Yeah, we're down the street from the Hall of Fame on Hollywood. So I'm going to do this. I love this. This is one of my favorite things to do when I'm discovering is that I realize things are right next to each other, and then I can just pair them together. And then instead of just talking about the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's like, let's talk about the Hollywood Walk of Fame for 60 seconds. It's like, oh, I could pair it with Ovation Hollywood and, whatever. I mean, this is obviously just a mall, so I don't think I'll end up talking about this, but I will write it down and pair it. So I'll kind of do this. This is what my notes will look like, or to be more exact, like this. So it'd be like one thing, but together, and then back to one thing, right? So it'd be like this. This is exactly what my notes would look like in my like script. So just based off the thumbnail being a Sephora and a Quay, I'm just gonna assume it's just like one of those outdoor malls that are in a hip, high tourist area. So, not worth going into, but yeah. Scary noises outside right now. Shout out. The Grove. All right, I've heard about this. This is another outdoor shopping mall. Um, I don't know where it is. I think it's Hollywood adjacent. Yeah, there it is. Off of Fairfax. And what is this road? First, third. Okay. So I don't know anything about this. It's right next to the Holocaust Museum. Okay. Where are we? Oh, okay. So this is like, driven past it. This is just all like prime time LA area. Interesting outdoor shopping complex. Beautiful, cool, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna skip over this. So, yeah, the zoo, very cool. Next, In and Out. Uh, God, a very, very highly rated In and Out. I'm gonna guess this is the first In and Out. Therefore, 20,000 reviews. Los Angeles County Museum of Art. I'm not even gonna attempt to guess what this is. Let's just take a look. Oh, where we park? Right by the Grove. Okay, we're still in this area. Man, what do you call this area? So you got here's my dumb foreigner out of town. I don't know what to call it. Review of LA. You got the airport. You got Venice, downtown, Hollywood. Nothing. Like I've been around Culver City and whatever, but it's like there's stuff all in between, but it's like when it comes to all this stuff in between, I'm just not interested. It's like it's so weird. I don't know how to describe it. Um, and I've literally never been south of the LAX, so it's like 10 million people live right here in this radius, and like I'm just like I don't know what's down there. Besides, I know like Disneyland's down here or some shit, and literally a lot. But yeah, I don't know. So when it comes to this, oh, the lamppost. I've seen these. These are out. These are like out in the public. I don't even think you have to like go through like any kind of gate. I think these are just right off the street chilling. Right? Oh, what is all this? This is like a big old construction site of a convention center. Wow, interesting. Oh, the La Brea Tar Pits. Yeah, this is all like very like old school LA tourist. It's like, I am not attracted to any of this, but I would love to see it. I gotta see it once, right? So, I don't know. I'm gonna write this down because I know La Brea is gonna come up later, and whatever the fuck this building, like all this stuff's gonna pop up if not like this page, the next one. So, let's just start writing it down because we can always delete it later. Just from my knowledge of LA, I'm able to just know this isn't something that will make the cut. But I would love to learn it personally in my own research, which I guess is a nice wholesome way to look at this. Is this another In and Out? Jesus Christ. San Pedro Fish Market and Restaurant. I do not like that. That is bad vibes. I do not like that. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna lose interest immediately looking this up. Let's see. Where? Wow, I don't know what this is. What is the significance of this area? I don't know what this is. Whoa. LA Cruise Center? What is this part of town? What is this called? Terminal Island, San Pedro, Long Beach. Wow, I know nothing about this area. What are all these? Oh, this is subdivision. Holy shit. This is yeah. Wow. I mean, there's a giant Torrance here. I've never even heard of that. Compton, know that. Wow. Zero input. I have knowledge about any of this area. I'm gonna guess the fish market has a lot of historical significance that I just have no interest in, and a tourist will have no interest in. That is the the primary thought of how we search things here. Foreshadowing Walmart, California Science Center. Okay, so this is probably neat. Whatever. I could have guessed where this would have been, but okay. Right next to the Rose Bowl. What is the LA Memorial Coliseum? Is that the Rose Bowl? Oh, this is the Olympic one. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. I guess it. Okay. Oh, BMO. That's where one of the LA soccer teams play, if not both of them. Uh, where is that? Okay, like a little southwest of downtown. Is there a campus here? Like UCLA? Oh, here we go. USC. Okay, I was getting college vibes from like, God, I don't know why. Okay, so on USC or by USC, there's a science museum that has a lot of popular interests. Ooh, rocket engines, yada yada. Oh, I guess a lot of space stuff because of JPL. But JPL is in the NASA is in the Bay Area, right? Ooh, a lot of space. That's cool. Um, I mean, personally, I would love to go here with my 12-year-old, but I'm not gonna write this down. I can. This is gonna pop up anytime you Google something to do in LA with your kid. Let's move on. Walmart. I wish I can see where these are. What's the address? Oh, in Torrance. See, what is up with Torrance? I don't know shit about that. That's crazy. The Walmart in Torrance is popping with 18,000 reviews. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit prejudiced here and say nothing south of LAX is worth visiting. Yep, I said it. Except Disneyland or something. I don't know. I say that honestly, just based off of my experience. Like my heat map is quite literally just nothing south of this when I'm drawing here. You know, hanging out in this area, going down the valley here, going up. I've never even gone to the actual valley up here. Um, but I'm very curious and exploring, and that's why I'm doing all this research. Hollywood Bowl. That is, yeah, like it says in amphitheater. There's a famous live venue. I believe it's like in the mountains and it's all carved in, a lot like red rocks. Very cool. The Greek theater is also like that, right? Very cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna put like a music theater into that. Griffith Observatory. I already have that down on my notes because I've been. That is definitely tourist friendly. Really cool. I've driven up there a couple times, and I think the last time I went up there, it was just like so slow. People are like in and out or waiting for the parking lot. Kind of a shit show. Um, Maybe there was construction or something. But I mean, man, you like all the hills are around. You know, like on the way up, it's fun. You you see over the city. Cue the scene from Fallout, the TV show where it's all getting nuked. Very cool. Um, the Broad, a modern art museum. I've never heard of this, or have I? It honestly sounds so broad. Where am I, New York? What? Number 20, The Broad, brought me to 20, The Broad. Oh my God, stop. God. The Broad, Los Angeles. Oh, we're downtown. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid pretty much anything downtown probably. Oh, it's your boy. What's his name? Who does all the Oh yeah. Wow, okay. I know this artist, he does all the famous shit and the Michael Jackson bubbles thing. This is classic. I mean, Houston has a few of these spots, like all these light places. They're crazy. A gimmick, but cool. Kids love it. I love it. Why does this look like the guy from the bear? Hmm. Interesting. Um, okay, this is like obviously yeah, okay. Next, Venice Beach, classic. If I do a video, I definitely talk about Venice Beach paired up with Santa Monica Pier, yada yada. Dock Weiler Beach. Ooh, never heard of this. And it's a state park. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna guess this is on the coast, but south of LAX. It is quite literally the beach of LAX. Wow. What is going on here? Like, let's like take a second. Hold on. What's going on? Okay. Got a refinery. You literally have oil and gas refinery. What looks like sewage, water treatment, more refineries, slums. These are straight up. No, these are fancy homes or slums. These are multi-million dollar slums. Uh, you go the other way. You have what the fuck is this? You go north and you get into ew beach style homes. Okay. Um. Meanwhile, they all have airplanes flying over their house every 5 seconds. Cool. This has got to be the most random part of America. Why this beach is the second beach after Venice being recommended, I don't know. I honestly don't want to look into it based off of vibes. I don't understand. Bustling. Let's read reviews. I don't know. Like we haven't done that yet. I mean, 4.5 out of 16, 17K. It's a state park. That means it has like a Wikipedia page, whatever. Actually, I can really look into this, but hang gliding, training park. Oh, training for hang gliding. Bonfires, views of departing. Okay. I mean, that's always an obvious one. Like, you get to watch the airplanes fly. Maybe they come right above your head, really close. That's always fun. We all love stuff like that. But to be this high on a list is just what's surprised me. Bonfire mentioned 506 times. That's crazy. Maybe some kind of cultural tradition where you light bonfires and they allow it because like the airplanes see it, but then it like causes smoke. Ooh, that sounds like a whole thing. Okay, next Exposition Park. Uh, God, not even gonna make it to 50. This is like one of those warehouse museums where it's like a warehouse full of a bunch of aircraft. Oh, here's a video of Messi playing LAFC. Okay. Dinosaurs. This is Memorial Coliseum. This is my favorite when people post the wrong location, but it rates so high it just stays and like misrepresents and confuses foreigners. That's amazing. Yo, this kid's getting 8. That's crazy. I hope he's alive. Got a space shuttle, a NASA space shuttle. Another a Messi clip. Messi's in LA. It's crazy. Uh, very random. A lot of space stuff. Um, in LA. They stolen valor from Houston. I don't think I appreciate this. This is actually right. See, this is where my map skills involved. You know, most people are stupid and wouldn't remember this, but I'm smart and I remembered the big old dome. It's right next to the science center. Did I ever write the science center down? I didn't. So the science center is right next to Exposition Park. So that's another scenario where I could be like, oh, go here and then here, and maybe there's a package deal. You know, like in Seattle they have the Space Needle, and then they have Chihuly Gardens where they have like this beautiful glass art gallery, and like you can combo the tickets to go do both. Um, maybe something like that. But they're just museums. I don't care. That's not what we do on this channel. The originals farmers market. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Coming for you. Coming for you, Grand Central Market. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm so tired. Hold on, my eyes are so covered. Where is this gonna be? I don't know, downtown. Whoa. I don't know what this is. Where is this? Are we by the Grove? Oh, we are. Shit. Oh, that was so random. Okay. Wait, did I write down a Grove? Ah, I didn't. Okay, here's another thing I'd pair. The Grove and the original farmer's market. Let's get a vibe check. Is it like a permanent installation? Are they tents? Oh yeah, there's permanent installation. Yeah. Yeah. There's like some kind of fun little trolley that goes around, little streetcar. It's so disconnected from what I think of LA, you know, and I say that confidently as someone not from there. You know, this is not what people picture when they think of LA, which is kind of the whole thing I was spewing about in the beginning. It's like, what even? LA is like a huge city that everyone knows, but it's like they don't really know what's there. They kind of just picture Hollywood for like miles, but it's not. If I'm thinking on like the dumbest, like non-knowledge knowing way. Crepes? Nutella crepes? I never had that before. Okay, yeah. Insta skip. Westfield Topanga. Topanga. Did I say that right? Another shopping mall. Alright. Oh, they're literally boring me to death. Oh, this is way out there. What is this, like Thousand Oaks? Where the hell is this? Calabasas. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go see Kim K. This is a mall. It's my favorite. This is why we use satellite image. It's just a mall. Next, La Brea Tar Pits, baby. Let's go. La Brea Tar Pits. I don't know anything about them except that I know I'm saying it Brea instead of Bray. And that I learned that from an episode of Futurama back in the day when they referenced LA or whatever. The La Brea Tar Pits are right next to what I wanted to bring up later. Was it the Museum of Art? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I should have just wrote it down earlier, but whatever. Okay. So you know, I'm not even gonna look into this. Just tar pits, baby. There's a lot of oil in LA. Crazy, I know. Who would have thought? All right, let's get to 50. Westfield Century City, another mall. Oh boy. Please be indoors so I can skip. All right. Where's this at? I do like looking at all these spots. I just like seeing where they are on a map, and creating that heat map. I know I can literally go up like this and see it. So you kind of get, you know, I was saying earlier, like nothing south of LA. Look, top, uh, what is this? 25? I don't know. Here's LAX, 2 spots. It's the fucking. This is like the fish market. And then I'm assuming this is like Disneyland. Walmart. Where's Disneyland? Is Disneyland not top 25? Is it not considered in like LA County or whatever the hell I'm looking at? I don't even know. The In-N-Out Burger right by LAX. Oh god. Anyway. Uh, yep. Some kind of indoor complex mall. Next. Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County, baby. Oh, right next to the other two. Okay, so this is what I would call a museum district of LA. And I'm gonna just assume I'm like 90% correct, confident that that is what this area is called, is a museum district. Because there's three huge ones right here, right next to the huge Olympic area, right next to where a modern soccer team plays, and right next to a huge USC university. So, cool little area. I don't want to really go over there. I mean, not on my trip in the future. I mean, I would love to go in the future and just see it, but like prioritize wise, no. Japanese Village Plaza, another mall. Great. Oh, this one's like downtown. Little Tokyo area. Cool. It's more outdoors. Oh, okay. This one's ooh, interesting. Let me take a look at this. Ooh, a little bit more of a market street shopping area. Cool. Don't care. I mean, it's the restaurants in there I would care about. And I'm sure there's some cool ones, and I will see them in my search. All right, here we go, baby. The Hollywood sign. Oh my God. Hollywood. Another fun fact. It was supposed to be Hollywood Land or something. And they didn't do that for some reason. Hollywood Land sign. I typed in signed. Why did the sign change from Hollywood Land? Already. Oh, it actually did say Hollywood Land, and they took the land off. Yo, that's crazy. Is this real? So it used to say Hollywood Land, and they took the land off. What the fuck is this? These pictures are cool. They actually help me get to what I want to talk about with this. So the Hollywood sign is interesting. It's really exciting when you see it for the first time driving around Hollywood. And your first question may be, how do I take a good vantage point picture with this sign? And it's so funny back in the day with the social media growing, and being, like, oh, looking at all the sources to see like the best way to get photos and get up to a hill that also sees it in the background, because it's kind of like, as high up as it is, it's like it's so tricky to get like a photo with it. But you know, you just try and you figure it out, and there's all kinds of ways to get it. But I'm interested what this where this will take me, because it's called the Hollywood sign. This is, like I said, scraped from like Google Maps, so it's like if I just Google Hollywood sign, like it's like, oh, I want to go see the Hollywood sign. I've never been to LA. Like, where is it? I don't, like, you don't know anything. It's like, okay, well, here you go. Let's see what happens. It takes you to the actual sign. You can't drive there. There's a street right here, so you're like, oh, there you go. I mean, First off, you can't go to the street. Second off, let's say you can, you don't get a good photo. You're right behind it. You go in front of it a little bit. You're looking up. You're taking a selfie. It's like, yeah, you need to get like in front of it first off, and then far away to get the vantage point. And then if you kind of like look here, Hollywood sign viewpoint, Hollywood sign trailhead, Ho- Sunset Ranch Hollywood. Oh, that's something different. Anyway, you realize, you got to get some kind of vantage point. Hit the 3D, boom. Ooh, where do I go? I don't know. Where should I take it? All these houses get a nice little view, but how do you get up there? That's the question. So I've done a few things in the past, but my favorite thing to do is go here, Lake Hollywood Park. Where's it at? Oh, right here. Okay. So yeah, you park along this road. This is exactly the representation right here. These cars. Now this is a city of tens of millions, so in tourists. So good luck squeezing from what seems to start here, boat last car, and then like some kind of studs, and here, all the way up to here and about here. That's about like what 50 cars, and then you can see on the resident streets, there's no parking, and you bet your ass those tow trucks are working 25/8. So you have to come up here and get lucky. When I was here last time, I actually got this spot right here. That was really cool. Someone just left, and I went, thank you. And then I walked out with my $20 bagel, and I sat here on the grass and ate a bagel with a beautiful view with my girlfriend when her first time there. So that was really special and really cool. Let's take a look. This is 100% the way to go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. You park right here, back here. It's on a hill, so it's very tricky to park. And then you sit here, and it actually looks really good in person. So, like anywhere on this grass, you just kind of sit, you picnic, you chill. There's even a dog park. Wow. You just sit there and you see the sign, and in person, it's very prominent and big, pretty big. Obviously, this street view sucks, but yeah. And then like driving around this area, it's so cool. You see like all these trails everywhere, like here and here, and if you just take a look, and there's just trails all in between. You just like end up in someone's backyard, like you just like walking around. You see like Leonardo DiCaprio chilling by his pool. You're like, oh, sorry, dude. Like it's so interesting in this area. You feel so like wrong driving around, but it's like, nah, it's their fault for living there. So, Lake Hollywood Park. Let me write this down. Where I've been. Places I've been. Where I've been. Okay. And then for other spots, I've seen some very intricate spots where like you park, you find it's like, oh, you could park here, you gotta get lucky, and you go up this hill, and then boom, you get a spot, and you get a little bit closer. So there's been articles written about this for decades. It's, do your own research. I recommend a park. That is definitely the safest tourist way to go. And you can like sit down and just chill and enjoy it and take it all in. So cool. Pink's Hot Dogs, baby. So this is like a famous hot dog stand. I don't even think they have a brick and mortar. It's like, yeah, it's like a truck. And they just make crazy hot dogs. Wow. So cool. I mean, I love recommending the hot dog spot where you can like go fill up on some glizzies for like $10, but you get it. Anyway, Peterson Automotive Museum, some kind of car museum. Where's this at? It is in this weird middle area. I wish I had names for these parts. Oh wait, is it by the Grove? No, it's by La Brea. Okay, see, I'm gonna write this down. Shit. Okay. I wish I knew what this part of town was called. Wilshire? Maybe. Tyler, the Creator, has that song called Wilshire. Is that related? I don't know. He has a lot of LA references. I will learn in my research. Let's take a look. Oh, the Terminator? And cars. Ooh, wait, look, it's oh, what's it called? I don't know. Ooh, Cybertruck. Never seen one of those. Living in Austin, Texas, I don't see 10 of those a day. Um, cool cars. Ooh, DeLorean. Shout out Mach 5. What else can I predict? Batman mobile. What's this? This is actually sick. Terminator. Okay. I guess it's like, oh, it's fucking LA, so it's like all the cars from Hollywood, maybe. Concept cars. Well, shit, Batmobile's got to be here then. All right. I'm not leaving until I see Batmobile. Here we go. Start the timer. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay, I kind of want to go here now. Bumblebee! Damn. This would be so fun with kids. They would lose their fucking mind. That's crazy. Uh, nope. Gotta keep my promise. I gotta see the Batmobile. Oh my god, there's a Batmobile. Okay, next. The last bookstore. Goddamn, those bookstores are coming back to haunt me. As I said in the beginning of my video. The last bookstore. What does that mean? This is downtown LA. Ooh, cool. So quirky. Ooh, wait, that's actually, I love this. These little things get me. I love it so much. Like those shitty LED lights on just some glued books. So fun. So quirky. Yeah, I think I'm gonna avoid downtown LA, but I've never seen something like this. That's cool. I like that. I appreciate it. Venice Canal Historic District. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's in Venice. What is this? Yeah, it's just like Venice. Oh, the canal. Oh my god, is that why it's called Venice? I guess I've never, have I been here? Oh, these are like residences. Yeah. What do you, what? What do you do as a tourist? Romantic. Residential area. What the hell? The second most mentioned thing is residential area. I'm not even gonna read this review yet. I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, but it's like it's residential, so it's weird. Is that gonna be the gist? Let's see. The good part is that this place is free and open to all to visit. Very close to Venice Beach itself. Find a free parking place. Enjoy the hidden treasure. I feel the water level was very low and the water was murky. Oh. Oh, okay. She didn't do what I predicted. So it looks like you park and you walk around people's neighborhoods. I don't think that's a normal thing to do. I mean, look at it. Cool houses. You know, you go to Charlotte, not Charlotte, Charleston or New Orleans and like San Francisco, just seeing how like cool people's houses are unique. So I guess it's kind of like that, but in LA. So, okay, I get it. Philip the Original. Sandwich shop. So I want to take a look at this because I love sandwich shops, and LA has a lot of famous like Jewish delicatessens and all kinds of cool sandwich places, and I definitely want to try some. I don't know if I've actually been to any of the official ones, but yeah, here you go. You got the cafeteria style, you got the big ass menu. Oh yeah, that is the vibe. Um, yeah, but I've never heard of Philip. Felipe. I don't even know what this the origin of this name pronunciation of Felipe is. But okay. I mean, restaurants wise, I mean, classic. Where is it? It's like north of downtown. Oh, it's in Chinatown. Okay, so I don't know. It's like this is like our first. So this is the first restaurant. If you're not noticing, this is 35 reviews in. the top reviewed, most like quantity wise reviewed places in LA. The first one is a historic sandwich shop at 35. Pretty based. Uh, I'm also forgetting that we went over two In and Outs, but those don't count. So, Felipe, the original. I'm going to write this down. Let me make a new list. It's just like uh, restaurants. Cool. God, my voice hurts from yapping. So let's hit that 50, please, for the love of God. Hilton Los Angeles Airport. Public Art Urban Light. Oh God. Okay, I know exactly what this is. One of those lit warehouse. Oh, how do I undo? Okay, this is just the light fixture at that park from earlier. So it's so famous that its entire facility was ranked high, and then the attraction within the facility is also ranked high, and that happened earlier with the Universal thing. So cool. Um, I would like to see this, but I don't know. Where is this at? Yeah, this fucking middle area. so, someone tell me Wilshire. I don't. It is Wilshire. Like Wilshire. Okay. I'm gonna remember that internally. I don't want to write this down. Oh, you know it is by the Grove. Fuck. Wait, did I write that down? What am I doing? No, I'm not. No, I'm avoiding it all. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. King's Jeweler Alone, a pawn shop with 5 untouched reviews. Flawless. Next. TCL Chinese Theater. This is a famous movie theater. I think it's you just go. It's on like like Hollywood or Rodeo or whatever. It's just a movie theater. You go see like the front is so iconic and whatever. It's just called the Chinese Theater. Awful name. So stupid. Where are we at? Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah. So we're in that area. Actually, I've been writing this down, so I do have to add it by the Hollywood Star or yeah. Boom. So I guess we're gonna do like a Hollywood Boulevard uh, write up, and I would love to see this in person because I have not seen it. Just walk down Hollywood Boulevard, see all the shit, see all the weird homeless people and the Scientologists and stuff. Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Check it out. But hey, it's gonna be fun. Check it out. Curacao, Los Angeles. What the fuck? What actually does that mean? Curacao, Los Angeles, downtown LA. Pollo Campero, I love that place. Good chicken. The fried chicken's great. What the fuck is this? Some department store? Okay. The Getty Via. This is I saw this earlier. This is the Via at the Getty, the outdoor lookover area. Okay, very cool. Um, the yeah, whatever. Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw. I don't. Oh, Baldwin Hills is a nice little area. Wait, I thought Baldwin Hills is over here. Baldwin Park is what I'm thinking of. What is this? A shopping mall. Okay. Wait, what's Baldwin Park? That's where I like to stay, kind of like east of downtown. Yeah. This is where I tend to stay. I'm wondering where to stay when I visit next. Instead of like being in all the fuss, you kind of get out here east, but I don't know if that's the best way, but I do have positive experience doing it. So I don't know. Walt Disney Concert Hall. I'm guessing this is part of Disneyland, which I'm wondering where that is. Oh no, this is the crazy wave building, of course. Yeah. You know, the first time I went to LA, I wanted to go see it because it was so iconic, and I was just like, oh, let's just go there and look at it, like so. It does. If I'm thinking of like as a tourist, like a true tourist who's never been, that is something that appealed to me. But if I if I actually ended up going and seeing it, which I never have actually, I would you know, you'd like, oh, cool, neat, take a picture, and then you walk away, right? Always picture them putting it in like Tony Hawk, and you get to skate down it and shit, like a ramp off of it. A lot more vertical than I remember. What's in it? It's like an actual like state of the art like performance hall. It's not like a museum like full of like Mickey Mouse and shit. So okay. Um Another mall. Let's see where this is. Northridge. I've heard that before. Where's that at? Oh, we're in the valley. Okay, so we're the first recommendation in the valley. So the valley is if this is the mountain here, you're in the valley here. This is the valley. And I've driven through it. I don't know if I've really hung out in the valley, so I am interested in finding something cool to do there. But the mall is not one of them. Original Tommy's Burger Shop. Oh, it's a local chain all over. Well, the most famous one has this one with 10,000 close to downtown. I think I have one of these places saved. I love these places. Pretty much every like major U.S. City has their famous like what I call home style burgers. And from the vibe to the way they're wrapped to the branding, it's all the same, baby, and it's all good. This is true blooded American shit right here. I love it so much. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna check on an original Tommy's for sure. Um, I bet a burger costs fucking $4. Shout out Jollibee. Let me just save this one, but we can go to any of them. That would be great to just check out and be like, yeah, oh, you've been to LA? Have you ever had Tommy's? Of course I've had Tommy's. Way better than In and Out. That's probably the stupid ass or argument they have. In and Out or Tommy's. Only true LA guys know. Totally. Los Angeles Union Station. Uh-oh. I believe we had a station earlier. But this is what I was picturing. The actual train station. So there's a train. There's a train. Wait, what did we have earlier where I was like, wait, what's the what made me think of a train station? We're Grand Central Market. That's what it was. I was thinking Grand Central Station, which is the famous station in New York. I don't know. I think it's like Universal. I think they have them around the country. Let me navigate from here to there to see if there's a correlation. Kind of. They're just both downtown, so I don't know. Okay, let's not think too much. So that's like the famous, like historic train station. I do love stuff like that. The one in New York is absolutely stunning, and I've actually used it like because I had to like ride the train. So, L.A. not so much known for taking the train, the subway, stuff like that. So maybe more of a gimmick. Okay, we're closing on the 50 year. L.A. Memorial Coliseum. Okay, well that's just the Coliseum. The Olympic football, whatever. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Motherfucker. What is this, like part of Universal, right? Because they own Harry Potter. Yeah. Oh, and there's Super Nintendo World. Yo, this is sick. Is this real? What the fuck? That's crazy. This looks like AI. No, that's just a buzzword right now. What it really looks like, it looks like it's rendered. Like it's all soft and shit. But it's just like a super compressed photo. I don't know. This shit's real though, baby. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, they go all out. I hear so much cool shit about what they do with the Harry Potter stuff in other places like here in Florida and Japan. So cool. Fans love this shit, bro. Damn, you get the sorting hat. Hufflepuff, by the way. Okay. I guess I've been saying we didn't touch the valley when all the parks are in the valley, or at least Universal and the other one. Universal, yeah. Okay. I mean, did I write that down? All right. Yeah, Universal. It's all part of Universal. So, okay, two more. Oh yeah, look, see the pages every 50. MacArthur Park. Oh right, we got a good old city park. I love that. As we wrap it up here, beautiful. Um, okay. Right off downtown. Ooh, this whole area. That's nice. See, this is like your genuine just park. That sounds dumb, but I mean it. I actually mean it like that. Like, you just got a whole block. You got the lake. You got the sporting facilities, the playground, the amphitheater, the fucking like splash pads. Like, this is like good old American park with all the amenities fleshed out. Um, it has very bad ratings. I'm gonna assume the top word is homeless. It doesn't have top words. Damn, why do they do that? Oh, are these people homeless or are they vibing? I wonder what their comment is. Wait, I need to prove myself. Where the top word? Oh, I hate when it does that. Google like updated where it doesn't show the top words. We literally started earlier. It would show it right here by reviews. But there it is. Homeless. Um, yeah. That's where bad reviews always come for places like this. They go to the park and they're like, oh my god, people who don't have homes are here enjoying the beautiful park. Wow, it's crazy. I know. Look, Wilshire. God damn. I need to look into Wilshire. Something about that street, man. Okay, well, this looks like your beautiful, simple park. This might be the city park of LA when it comes to it. I mean, you could say it's Echo Park, but this actually, like, I've done over 30 city guides, and this is like just off of vibes, the kind of park that you would see, and that I love to recommend and check out myself when just like getting a start point to like seeing nature but in a city. So let's go ahead and save this park. And then if you haven't seen the last spot, number 50, get ready because it's a Indian restaurant. So yeah, Indian restaurant with 10,000 reviews and not 5.0, but 4.8. So it's like they're doing the whole like gimmick to get 5 stars, but like also let people still they don't remove the haters, and it evens out to like a modest 4.8. Sorry, I just hit the mic really hard. Okay, closing in here. I mean, let's look it up. Where's it at? Ooh, like Culver City or I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, look at this hotspot. Woo! Right next to the title loan spot. Yo, let me take a look. Yep, they got so a good Indian restaurant has the buffet and the sit down option, right? I'm getting that vibe. It looks like every Indian food restaurant ever, and great. Let's look at the menu. It needs at least 50 pages to be a actual Indian restaurant. It needs every option ever. Oh yeah. Look at all this. All right. Okay. I'm done. That's 50. Boom. Just like that. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll go let me go to the next page. Let's take a little peek. Oops. Take a little peek. Oh, that's cool. The map is great. Look, we got what's going to be down here. Battleship Iowa Museum. Interesting. A few in the valley, and again, mostly downtown, Hollywood, and whatever. So yeah, the heat map of LA is very clear, and it's very similar to what I have experienced as a tourist. We got Chinatown, Universal, Fig at 7th. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Another In and Out. Oh, a sandbox. There it is. All right. Denny's. Number 74, bro. The fourth In and Out. Yard House. Okay, so, oof, you can see how brutal these lists are. They're a bitch to go through. But I swear I speed past them much more efficiently. The Greek Theater classic. See, it's don't forget the classics. BMO. Like goddamn. Anyway, very excited to keep going forever with LA. I mean, I'm probably gonna hit 1,000. I think I'm gonna go through like 20 pages for sure. I really want to not miss any like big obvious ones, and then I'll go into the next step, which is, all kinds of sources of articles from my favorite publications, Instagram accounts, all the personal just spots I've written down in the last 10 years of my interest of travel. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are like the three sources: personal, this site, and publications. And like Instagram, social media in general. So four. Um, but I'm gonna just keep going live with these. Um, I'm not putting in any effort or putting on a show. This is literally what I do off camera. So this is great. I'm glad to finally do this and in the comfort of my bed with my weird motel mirrors. Don't ask. It's a rental. Not like an Airbnb, but just where I'm stuck for 2 years. Anyway, um, so what I would do from here, I will copy paste the URL and then I put it right here. It's nice. It just says like, the website with the suffix and -2, -3, -4, as you go page by page. But, I'll write down where I'm at. I'm at number 51. So I got it pasted. I'll just say 51. And that's where I'm at. So I'll come back to my page another day and do more research. And this is what I just chisel away at daily or a few times a week, whatever I feel like doing. So this is the long beginning process of how I like to start things. I mean, I'm gonna be in LA in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something. I don't know. Too tired to think. It is 1 a.m. So thanks for watching. Thanks for taking a look at how I do all these things. I can't wait to share more. And hopefully people tune in and just comment and give suggestions. Shout out to Athon Mila and Rob Zamiga who commented, contributed, and actually wanted to look into it. So love that. And I'll be back on another time. Peace out.